Hello everybody, and welcome back on another lesson about how to divide rational numbers. When we're dividing rational numbers, when we're dividing fractions, we need to follow the same rules we did when we were multiplying. The same symbols is a positive answer. When we have different symbols, the answer is going to be negative. Now, when we're dividing fractions, we have to visit my favorite restaurant, KFC. Not just because the fried chicken is great, but because we can do division of fractions when we're there. In order to do this, we need to follow the three rules. Your first term, you need to keep exactly the same. Your second term, you need to flip the second term into its reciprocal. Negative 1/2 becomes negative 2/1. And then the last step, we need to change the sign. We need to change division into multiplication. And then this is as easy as multiplying fractions. -6 times -2, 12. 5 times 1, 5. Negative times a negative is a positive. And then we turn that into a mixed number, and we have 2 and 2/5. Let's try another one together. We have -5 and 1/5 divided by 2 and 1/3. Just like when we're multiplying fractions, we cannot multiply mixed numbers. We need to change them into improper fractions. That becomes -26/5. We keep the first term. Turn this into 7/3. And then we need to flip it. We need to turn it into its reciprocal and get 3/7. Then we need to change the division into a multiplication. Then we have 26 times 3, 78. 5 times 7 comes out to be 35. We have a negative times a positive. Different signs is negative. 78/35. Put that back into a mixed number, and we have 2 and 8/35. Now let's do one more problem with 3 parts. We have -1 and 5/9 divided by the quantity -2/3 divided by 6/7. First, we do what's in the parentheses because of our order of operations. We keep the first term exactly the same. We flip our second term to get 7/6. And then we change our sign from division to multiplication. To make our multiplication a little bit easier, let's cross divide. That becomes 1. That becomes 3. Now let's multiply across. -1 times 7 is 7. 3 times 3 is 9. Negative times a positive, we have -7/9. Well, let's get rid of all this, and we will replace all that work with -7/9. Now let's look at this problem. -1 and 5/9 divided by -7/9. Can we divide a mixed number? Let's turn that into an improper fraction. We have 14/9. -14/9. To keep this one the same, we need to flip the second one and then change our division into multiplication. I know what you're thinking. You're already one step ahead of me. Let's cross divide to make our math a little bit easier. Becomes 1, becomes 1. 14 becomes 2, 7 becomes 1. -2 times -1, 2. 1 times 1 is 1. Negative times a negative becomes positive. Simplify 2 over 1. Our answer is 2. Thank you for watching how to divide fractions. If you have any questions, please go back and rewatch the video. Please remember Mr. Robinson's favorite restaurant. And now I want you to try a few on your own, and I will see you tomorrow in class. Have a great night.